2014 45th Annual Songwriters Hall of Fame took place on June 12th in New York City at the famed Marriott Marquis. It featured some one-of-a-kind performances from the likes of A Great Big World, Aloe Blacc, Bon Jovi, Chubby Checker, Jackie Evancho, Candice Glover, and others who inducted Donovan, 10cc's Graham Gouldman, Mark James, and Jim Weatherly. Here's a sample of what went down performance-wise for the Songwriters Hall of Fame.
So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost. I didn't know I was lost.
We live in America, very big deal in America. I'll bring a TV to San Juan. Will you let me sing the song by myself, please? Please. What have they got to do, people, please?
So anyway, in 1980 is when I met Doug Morris. I went to his office. He and the guys at Modern Records wanted me to produce Stevie Nicks' first solo record. I saw Doug Morris, and I immediately took the opportunity to try to convince him that I could produce the Rolling Stones. So he said to me, Jimmy, if I wanted you to produce the Rolling Stones, I would have asked for the Rolling Stones. I want you to produce Stevie Nicks. Now, can we stay on subject?
Jimmy and I have been friends for 35 years. I really didn't know what to make of him when he walked in the office and started hocking me. I want to do the Rolling Stones. You know, he imitates me, but it's good to come on second. And during that time, I watched Jimmy become the most culturally significant executive of our generation. Together, he and I have seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. But I must say, right now, he's seeing tons of the good. She goes by the name of Cam, and she sat down with her guitar, and she sort of shook her blonde hair, and she played her beautiful song called Burning House.
I stay here with you until this street is gone. Having sleepwalking, been wandering all night, trying to take what's lost and broken, make it right. Having sleepwalking, too close to the fire, but it's the only place that I can hold you tight. In this burning house, the flames are getting bigger now. In this burning house.
The Hal David Starlight Award recognizes gifted young songwriters making a significant impact in music. Created in 2004, the Hal David Starlight Award was named in honor of the late SHOF Chairman Emeritus Hal David for his longtime support of young songwriters. And it was more than skin deep. He believed and meant it with every fiber of his being. Tonight, we honor a dynamic young singer-songwriter in our industry, Dan Reynolds. Dan is the front man and co-writer of all the songs recorded by Imagine Dragons. Hey, Dan. Listen, you want to say something? I'll hold on to this for you. Okay.
Wow. This is probably the most nervous I've been in quite a while. I feel very comfortable on the stage and singing, but I always get anxiety about speaking in front of a lot of people, but I'll do my best here. There is more magic to songwriting, to lyrics that are simply put to a beautiful melody. It can say something that you could never say in 1,000 words. So anyway, I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you to Evan Lamberg, who brought me in as a very young songwriter. This is an incredible honor to me. This means a great deal to me. I've been songwriting since I was young. I started when I was 12 years old. I still remember the first time I wrote a song. It was, I had entered middle school and I came home. And I hated middle school.
I raise my flag, I dye my clothes. Now it's a revolution, I suppose. We painted red just to fit right in. I'm waking up, I feel it in my bones to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Whoa, whoa, I'm radioactive, radioactive. Whoa, whoa, I'm radioactive, radioactive. All systems go. The sun, it hasn't died, but deep in my bones.
Ladies and gentlemen, Donovan.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, thank you very, very much. I heard a few of my songs mentioned there, and I had to write a little poem for my acceptance speech tonight, and many were suggested. But Linda, my muse out there, my wife, said, there's only one. And when she told me who it was clear it would be her. Why? Because this gal who's coming on stage is part of the great tradition of the Cash Carter family and the great tradition of American music. And of course, this first song of mine, my first single, comes from the great tradition of the Celtic music I come from. So will you, all of you, lovers of music and song, please welcome to the stage tonight, Roseanne Cash.
What'd be the sweetest thing? 'Twould make me sing. Ah, but I may as well try and catch the wind. I know a beach there, baby. It never ends. Come on, girls. When you make your mind, you're going to be mine. Pick up your hand and slowly blow your little mind. 'Cause I made my mind, you're going to be mine. Right now, and it treat good now, baby. That I can find me a guitar.
And even so, his own car. What a one-way ticket back to the life he once knew. Oh, yes, he did. He said he would. Oh, he's leaving. Oh, that midnight train to Georgia. Midnight train. Said he's going back to find. Going back to find. A simpler place in town. Oh, yes, he is. And I'll be with him. I'm here to tell you that this songwriting quarterback is one of tonight's inductees, Mr. Jim Weatherly, the writer of the song I just had the great pleasure of singing. And we are clearly all the better for Jim having chosen songwriting as his career.
Most well known for Midnight Train to Georgia, which was a #1 Grammy-winning smash recorded by Gladys Knight and the Pips, the song rocketed around the world and was named by Rolling Stone as one of the 500 greatest songs of all time. It was also featured in the Oscar-winning film The Deer Hunter. Jim went on to write songs that have crossed over to country, gospel, and jazz. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. That was a great job by Candice. Wow. Woo! This is an amazing night for me. A couple of months ago, I was watching TV, and I was watching a movie called The Natural with Robert Redford and Glenn Close. And there was a scene in a soda shop where they were having a very serious conversation. And in that conversation, Redford's character said, "My life didn't turn out the way I expected." And I almost came up off the couch because that's exactly the way I feel.
Lord knows it's only me. Oh, He knows it's only me. I keep deceiving. But when it comes to saying goodbye, that's a word I just can't say. Just can't say. There can be no way.
Hang your picture upon the wall. It hides a nasty stain that's lying there. So don't you ask me to give it back. I know you know it doesn't mean much to me. I'm not in love, no, no.
Gouldman wrote some of the most memorable songs of the 60s and 70s. His signature sound helped define two eras filled with remarkable music. When he was 11, he began playing drums, but eventually picked up a guitar. And by the age of 15, he was working with local bands.
Inspired by the Beatles and encouraged by his parents, Graham started writing songs, including the Yardbirds' #1 smash For Your Love, followed by two more hits for them, Heart Full of Soul and Evil-Hearted You. The legendary Hollies recorded Graham's Look Through Any Window, followed by the #1 hit Bus Stop in 1966. In 1972, Graham helped form the band 10cc. He co-wrote many of their hits, including Rubber Bullets, I'm Not in Love, and The Things We Do for Love.
Graham also wrote hit songs for Herman's Hermits, as well as for Cher, Jeff Beck, and Wayne Fontana. Covering many bases, Graham formed partnerships with Sir Tim Rice and Country Songwriter of the Year, Gary Burr. Graham once said, "I just can't imagine doing anything else. I love working with new, sometimes unsigned artists. I know I benefit from their fresh perspective, and I can only hope they then benefit from my experience."
Thank you so much. That was a great version of our song, I'm Not in Love. Really blew me away. Thank you so much. Thank you to the Songwriters Hall of Fame for this very special award, and congratulations to my fellow inductees. I'm so proud to be the recipient of such a prestigious and coveted honour, and to be joining such esteemed company. I didn't get here by myself. And although I wrote some of my most well-known songs on my own, I've also been lucky enough to have worked with many wonderful collaborators. I'll begin with my late father, Howie, who not only helped me with my lyrics, but also came up with wonderful song titles like No Milk Today and the 10cc hit Art for Art's Sake, in parentheses, money for God's sake. And of course, my fellow 10cc members, Kevin Godley, Lol Cream, and especially Eric Stewart, with whom I wrote so many of the band's most famous songs, including I'm Not in Love.
No more sheltering now. Nice to think that umbrella led me to a every morning I would see her waiting at the stop. Sometimes she'd stop and she would show me what she bought. All the people stared as if we were both quite insane. Someday my name and hers are going to be the same.
Previous Towering songs have included Moon River, Bridge Over Troubled Water, It Was a Very Good Year, Stand By Me, and A Change Is Gonna Come. Tonight we are thrilled to honor the classic Over the Rainbow, a song that's been special to not only my generation, but for generations before and generations to come. Over the Rainbow was written by Songwriter Hall of Fame inductees Harold Arlen and Diep Harburg, and achieved legendary status when a little girl with a golden voice, the wondrous Judy Garland, poignantly conveyed it in the unforgettable film The Wizard of Oz. It's also been recorded by Frank Sinatra, Jerry Lee Lewis, Tony Bennett, Ella Fitzgerald, Sarah Vaughan, Glenn Miller, and Patti LaBelle, just to name a few. Regardless of who sings it or where, it is an anthem of hope, a message that is at once personal and universal. To accept the 2014 Towering Song Award, please welcome a business legend, chairman and CEO of Sony ATV Music, Mr. Marty Bandier.
First of all, it's a great honor to be here tonight under any reason, but especially when you have Doug and Jimmy in the house. So, it is a great honor for me, and on behalf of Sony ATV Music Publishing, I want to accept the Towering Song Award for Over the Rainbow. Having celebrated 75 years, it is clear that this iconic song has stood the test of time, and perhaps even better stood the test of time than me, but of course it didn't have to deal with the rate courts and consent decrees and
Songwriter extraordinaire Mark James has been doing it right for over 40 years. That's right. Starting in 1969 with his first chart topper, Hooked on a Feelin', recorded by B.J. Thomas, and later taken to #1 again by Blue Swede, Mark's songwriting career has been filled with hits. Among the incredible stable of diverse artists who've recorded Mark's songs is Songwriters Hall of Fame inductee Bill Withers. Other artists include Pet Shop Boys, Fine Young Cannibals, Dwight Yoakam, and Jay-Z.
What a night. What can I say? All kind of great music tonight. You know, I'd like to thank my creator, first of all, of let me just capture a few beautiful butterflies in the middle of the night, all hours of the night. I would like to thank, you know, all the beautiful music that I heard, all the writers that came before me, and songs, lyrics, artists, performances, musicianship that inspired me as a child to, you know, want to do this. Maybe I could do this.
I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. All the good love when we're all alone. Keep it up, girl. Yeah, you turn me on. I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. I'm hooked on a feeling. Yeah, I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. See, you got a thing going. You got a thing going on. We both know that it's wrong, but it's much too strong to let it go now. See, we gotta be extra careful, and we don't build our hopes up too high. Now, she's got her own obligation, and so do I. Mrs. Jones.
Now, tonight's honorees are one of the greatest songwriting teams in music history, Kenneth Gamble and Leon Huff. Give it up. There's no question that these two incredibly creative gentlemen positively personify the spirit of Johnny Mercer. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the recipients of the 2014 Johnny Mercer Awards, the magnificent songwriting team, Kenneth Gamble and Leon Huff.
Wow, what an honor. I mean, when I first heard that Smokey Robinson was in, I said, boy, I would sure like to get that award. Here I am. I've been obsessed with music since I was 6 years old. I started playing piano, and music just engulfed my life completely.
Very grateful to receive this Johnny Mercer Award. I thought we were really doing something when at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame they gave us the Ahmet Ertegun Award, because that is someone that I really respect. And now Johnny Mercer. What's next? An Oscar? Maybe an Oscar's next. I got a couple of things I'd like to say. I mean, it couldn't get any better than the life me and Leon have lived. It's been a wonderful life, you know.
I still miss someone.
Chairman Emeritus Hal David was the inaugural and to date only recipient of this prestigious award. Tonight, we honor my good friend Del Bryant. Del himself is a member of the Broadcast and Cable Hall of Fame. He has spent a lifetime championing songwriters. In the past decade, Del's personal and professional contributions as a dedicated senior vice president of the board of directors of the Songwriters Hall of Fame has enabled this organization to achieve its early goals and to continue to expand its ongoing mission. So, for his leadership, friendship, his steadfast commitment to songwriters like me, it is my great honor to present the 2014 Songwriters Hall of Fame Visionary Leadership Award to Del Bryant.
We go back a long ways, and our fathers were friends, and that means so much to me. I'm always worried when I'm giving awards that someone's going to jump the gun and come up before I've fully said everything, and I tell everybody on the staff, make sure you tell them not to get up until, this happens or that happens, and there I did it.
The first time I met Ray Davies was back in 2002 at the Shepherd's Bush Empire in London. I was at a promotional tour, and a mutual friend of ours called him on my behalf and asked if he'd consider coming down to our show to perform Celluloid Heroes with us. As you can imagine, we were all pretty excited when he said yes, and we did our best to play the song with both precision and swagger. Anytime you have the chance to play with one of your songwriting heroes, you better be on your game. Well, we practiced that song backwards and forwards, and we waited for Ray to come to our sound check. And he did, but he didn't say much. I offered Ray a cup of tea. He grunted some kind of acceptance. I remember that pretty vividly because the man of few words arrived wearing a long raincoat, dark sunglasses, and clutching a plastic bag from a local store. You'd have thought that he had $1 million in that bag because he didn't take off the coat, he didn't take off the glasses, and he sure as hell did not let go of that plastic bag.
American songwriting has profoundly influenced my life, from the raw blues of the Deep South to rock and roll, of course, through to the sophisticated musical landscape of Cole Porter, George Gershwin, and Leonard Bernstein, to name just a few. Anyone who reads my book, Americana, will realize the enormous debt I owe to American music. Songwriting helped me evolve as a person, and I'm still astounded by the way songs can connect people. And I accept this award on behalf of my loyal Kinks fans, my own family, and my late sister Joyce. My career's had its ups and downs, as anyone who witnessed the Kinks concert will testify. But being inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame is a genuine high point and means so much to me. God bless American song, the finest thing America's given the world.
Yeah, you really got me.